which roster will T1 play against the solid #1 Damwon Kia? The 4-0 squad, that's what a lot of people are calling them. I don't like that term as much because guess what? They're not going to be called that after today, no matter what happens.
As we take a look at the team stats, the ones we have chosen here, both of these teams are just doing really well. And
look at the forward position for Khan. It's very low, you know, compared to what you might expect from him. He's still third in that regard,
yeah.
but they still get Camille, and the same rules apply to how much you can control that.
Really?
I don't know about this one this early. It's very aggressive.
Okay.
Blind Irelia. Okay. 100% win rate, by the way, in the LCK, and that's with 7 games.
I think they're all against Gnar.
And actually, you know, the Maokai pick here is very stable against this as well. You have a lot of harass potential. I like the draft for Damwon Kia here quite a bit. And, you know, as expected, this is going to be the Camille top, Irelia mid, and 3 on the champion.
Yeah, you can see he dies like once a game. That's actually the stat there. As Garia, what's going on here?
Well, you only get one, I guess. That's
did
the stat.
I really just curse him already? How is that even possible?
You get one. There's your one.
I mean, I know it's been a while since we've played the Yuumi here, but
from the get-go.
Speaking of power, Clozer's already getting in there. He hasn't taken Ignite. He has the Conqueror, though, and 1 auto should do it. The flash in, and he's 2.
Why?
Oh, no!
What a huge mistake! I mean, this is not acceptable. But what a huge mistake. Got so greedy, get the flash, take it, be okay with that. You never win that, ever.
I mean,
I was about to start yelling, don't follow flash, because how do you ever win that one?
We do have Canyon down on the bottom side. This is actually a really aggressive gank. The cleanse does come in, and that's going to be a kill for the Kane. At least Owner's over there to help the Yuumi out. But a really nice conversion already.
Excited, and there's some small advantages that are being, the issue is pushed. And like, watch this again. This is actually insane. Like, I cannot believe they did this. So like, obviously he's able to dash forward with the minion resets and get on top of Showmaker. Now Showmaker flashes here because he has to, and you're just out of range. Like, I hate to say it, but like, I think an average, you know, low-level player could tell you you're out of range. You can't hit that auto.
이거거든. 라인 다 줘야 될 것 같아.
I mean, Showmaker's also like a little bit in disbelief. He was like, please, and then he ended up being totally fine. I mean, he knows how good Clozer is as a player. This is just a really nicely coordinated dive here from Canyon.
Yeah, the power of the Maokai as well. You just click that button. Targeted route.
Like,
we're still.
Where are we at, Valdez? Like,
well, Owner.
like, this is too much.
Owner is just really trying to get those Raptors on cooldown. Oh man, he takes the turret shot and he gets rooted.
Yo, this game's over.
Well, it kind of feels that way, but oh man.
Still, there's a lot of damage output that has to be respected.
Looking for the smite here is Owner, but he's just going to be knocked up as in goes the Irelia, but doesn't actually get to jump on the Canyon. And now the front to back here is what we were looking for. Clozer is incredibly low. He's out of the fight now, but Khan is going to have to flash away. Teddy getting a lot of damage done, and Zeus will, in fact, be able to pick up a kill and get out of here. Unfortunately for Owner, though, he got caught.
So the stats are going to be pretty bloated, of course, but look at where Lucian is. Lucian Yuumi rotation coming up here so late. And Zeus actually plays this fight like a god. He's just flirting with Khan on the edge, and as the Vanguard's edge comes through, he actually commits in further and is able to make this a 1-for-1 trade. Clozer barely gets away because the Hextech ultimatum is perfect. Then he threatens Canyon here, the exhaust comes out. And this is really well done. Beryl is trying to catch somebody. Does end up getting, of course, the kill. One could be happy that there's a chance it's Ocean Soul. As Canyon's here.
Trying to bait him in, and Zeus is looking for the kill, the Senna ultimate.
Oh!
Just gonna save him there right at the end. Totally fine, perfect bait from Khan.
Again, so you're trying to push this out. You're just putting yourself at risk of getting collapsed on. As this is just like, Zeus gets the hook shot and then turns around here, but Canyon's here, and if you don't know, like, it just doesn't work out. And obviously it's a really nice Senna ult to guarantee that not only the kill but the save there, so it's not even a trade.
He's doing this like mid-fight. I don't think that they would back down from it. In fact, they're going to be the ones engaging in the mid lane. Beryl getting very far forward. And yeah, that was a bit overzealous. Canyon was like, nope, not getting in there. They are going to force the flash out of Clozer.
Did they or did he force the flash out of himself there?
Yeah, it's kind of an unfortunate Aurelia game to start off for him, but
yeah, I mean, again, it's like we hyped up this guy's Aurelia, and it's been target banned against him so many games.
Zeus just has no idea. And,
again?
Yeah, he's dead. There's just no hope. Like, he's pushing all the way down to the second turret with zero vision.
You just kind of crush lane.
Yeah. Remember I was talking about the Maokai ultimate? That's another way. You get huge seeds.
Okay.
This is a massive Vanguard's edge as everybody's trying to flash away, and Canyon gets burst down. Clozer not quite able to get the kill on the Showmaker, though, who will survive for an incredible amount of time. But it's really all Zeus that's getting so much value on the right side of the map here. It is going to end up being a 2 against 2 at the end of it all. And we're just trying to bully Teddy here, who should be able to try to... Nope, he's not, actually. Not able to kite these two big boys.
Sion is forever. Forever and ever and ever. Not going to happen. We had a stable early game, and you have a Vanguard's edge like this. Like,
yeah,
that's when T1 fans could be screaming.
You wipe it and go Baron.
Look at this. Bam! Everyone is in the Vanguard's edge. And then Zeus is ready to follow up with a hook shot. This was so well kited by Showmaker. He's actually able to avoid the sleep as well with his Zonias. He lives way longer than he's supposed to because of the items that he chose, the fast Zonias he has, and also the fact that he got an early lead. But if this is a game where T1 are massively ahead like they should have been at this stage of the game if they were ever to win it, then this fight is a wipe and it's clean. It's not Keria getting cleaned up by a Sion at the end of the fight. Oh, hold that thought. Clozer's trying to have relative time up here, but...
Yeah, Clozer's, he's got a cane on his back. Not much he can do to get away from that one. Winner is thinking about it, but he doesn't have too much else. He's not going to get hit by... But I kind of like that Yuumi last pick as well because... Well, we're having a fight here. Canyon is actually in the jungle, fighting off against Zeus, taking a bunch of damage, but immediately just pops him like a balloon. Gets that Dark Harvest stack and forces Zeus to back off. Either they are forced to engage or they go back. What's it gonna be?
I think you have to back off here if you're T1. Like,
well, they're gonna try for the Drake here. As you can see, Wonder is taking a lot of focus down, but it's gonna go the way of Top 1 Kia as they pick up the Infernal Soul. A nice little fight though because Canyon gets low. Khan not able to frontline effectively here. As Showmaker and Ghost gonna have to get away from this one. Not sure if Showmaker can, or rather Ghost. They're actually able to poke them down as they go way too deep into the jungle. You can see Teddy is desperately trying to find them or get a back or something, but he's on vision.
I think he's just waiting for game 2 with the hold positions we saw there. Just spamming the S key. And, I mean, teleport already on top of the Nexus turrets. This game is over, Valdez. I think it really took a turn for the worse in those first 4 minutes. Where we saw a Keria pick, we saw a Clozer follow flashing to his death, then dying a second time in lane, and it just all fell apart.
Oh.
Teddy!
Even Ghost gets into it. Showmaker just laughing at them in the face of T1's base, surrounded by minions. He will take down the Nexus.
Think about all the confidence that Wonder in this 4-0 roster, the 7th variation of T1 had going as 2 dominant series against, of course, Live Sandbox, our weakest team in the LCK, and then multiple rookie players straight up on this roster, right? Then you have Teddy, he's a veteran. He's trying to hold down the fort. You have Keria, who's relatively veteran, right? The same way Pioshik is. He's got a year under his belt. But how can you recover from this if you're T1 in a best of 3 against the defending world champions? How can you keep your mentality straight? You know what? If I get to choose, if I'm actually the one who decides, Faker's sitting in that seat right now. Faker's sitting in that seat right now. You're bringing in the veterans because you cannot tell me that Clozer and Wonder are going to play a good game too after an insanely failed start to that game. You cannot tell me that you're going to put Clozer in after that first game. If you do that, I'm super disappointed. Faker needs to be in that seat like right now.
You know, I don't disagree with you. I think, you know, it's kind of it's a mistake of millimeters and it feels really bad, but like that is something that would tilt me off the